Hey guys, so in today's video, I wanted to address another comment that got left on a recent video. Well, this is actually not a recent video. It was posted before I moved back to Michigan, so it's been at least a year. So this comment is from arbitrary_library, and this comment was left on the video titled "Things I Wish I Knew Before Becoming a Phlebotomist." And so the question is, so I wonder, I'm interested in phlebotomy, but should I try to volunteer in conjunction with the certification or become a medical assistant? And so let me address this. So first of all, I think that if you want to get your foot in the door or get experience that is needed to get your foot in the door, volunteering is definitely a good idea. So I have been actually recommended to do this multiple times myself until I found my work from home medical assistant job where I do chronic care management and remote patient monitoring. Now, the reason why this is because a lot of employers want you to have at least 1 year of experience when you are going into either medical assisting or phlebotomy, and you can get that experience by volunteering. So to answer your question, if you're interested in phlebotomy, you should probably volunteer, just even if it's just to get that experience under your belt. So then more employers are more apt to look at your application further and consider you further as a potential hire for a position that you may apply for as a phlebotomist. Now, if you're talking about like volunteering before you get your certification, I just want to let you know that there are places, for example, the Red Cross. If you are interested in getting trained as a phlebotomist, I know a lot of Red Cross blood donation centers will actually train you to become a phlebotomist. I don't know if you actually get your certification through them, like your national certification through them, but I do know that they will train you a lot of the times. So if you're looking for a phlebotomy job and you're willing to work in a blood donation center, then definitely look into the Red Cross if they have one in your area, because they are always looking for people, it seems like. And I have posted videos where I've applied for like their mobile phlebotomy positions before. I didn't get hired, but I do think there's a lot of opportunity there. And like I said, if you are looking for maybe having your certification paid for or your training paid for, they will provide you training on the job. So you don't necessarily need to be certified as a phlebotomist to get a job at the Red Cross. However, going back to the volunteering aspect of things, you can actually get that experience, like I said, through volunteering, whether that's for a doctor's office, a blood donation center, plasma center, whatever the case may be, a blood drive, whatever. A lot of places really appreciate volunteers, and volunteers are usually needed. So I would definitely look into volunteering, because like I said, it will give you that experience that the employers want you to have. And so that kind of negates the fact of trying to get hired with no experience when the job wants you to have experience and you're a new grad from a certification program or training program. Now, you also asked, should you become a medical assistant? I think that kind of depends on what you want to do. I definitely see the value in getting as many certifications as you are able to afford. Not saying go crazy and get like certifications that have absolutely no relevance to the type of work that you want to do. But in the medical field, I think that having additional certifications definitely makes you look better as a job candidate or a job applicant. It makes you stand out to potential employers when they are going through applications and they see that you have, like, say you were applying for a phlebotomy job. If they see that you have a phlebotomy certification, this experience from volunteering, plus you have maybe a CNA certification or a medical assistant certification, they know that you are dedicated to the medical field. They know that you are thorough enough to go through and get these multiple certifications. And it definitely makes you, like I said, stand out as a job applicant if you are trying to apply for a job with them. So I think that employers really value the fact that you're willing to go through additional training, to get additional certifications, to make yourself more marketable, but also to improve on your knowledge base. I don't think that education is bad in any sense of the word. Like I said, I have multiple certifications in the medical field and I don't regret even one of them. So if you want to become a medical assistant, you do learn phlebotomy as part of your medical assistant training. I know that the program that I went to for CCMA, which is Certified Clinical Medical Assistant, we didn't spend as much time on the phlebotomy as we did everything else because there is so much more to learn. So if you're looking for more just phlebotomy skills, I would say check out like an actual phlebotomy training program, or like I said, go to somewhere that offers on-the-job training or offers to pay for your training like the Red Cross. But if you are looking for ways to make yourself more marketable, or you're interested in doing things that are not just phlebotomy, but more expanded responsibilities, I would definitely say that looking into becoming a medical assistant is something that you might be interested in. I will say that a lot of the medical assistant programs, even the certification programs, are, or at least they tend to be a little bit longer than traditional like just phlebotomy training programs, only because there is a lot more information for you to learn and a lot more information to go over, because again, it's not just venipuncture and lab values and drawing blood and order of draw and things like that like it is with phlebotomy. Medical assistant is injections and immunizations, vaccinations, learning a bunch of different things, EKGs, and doing vitals and things like that. And that kind of stuff is not, I mean, like some of the stuff is taught in a phlebotomy training class, but a lot of the stuff that is taught in a medical assistant training class is not gone over at all in a phlebotomy training class, because those responsibilities would not fall under the scope of practice of a phlebotomist, if that makes sense. So hopefully this video was helpful. I hope I answered your question. If you do need further clarification, if there was something that I missed, please let me know in the comments and I will definitely make a video expanding on this information for you. Again, I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, topics you'd like me to discuss on a future video, please let me know that and I'd be glad to get something filmed for you. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys next time.